Hey baddies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you guys 21 facts about me, and the reason I chose the number 21 is because I am 21 years old. So let's get started. I'm eating the cereal that we found at Dollar Tree. It's the Hershey's, I believe, cookies and cream. It was only $1. So I wrote this list during work. So it is not in the order that I want it to be, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys in the order it is. So the first one is that I am left-handed. So during like my life going to school, I would get like all the fucking smudges right here. But when I did go to Point Loma Nazarene during my senior year of high school, they did have the left-handed like seats, which was pretty cool. Second fact about me is it is super hard for me to gain weight. I try everything and I just don't gain weight. It kind of runs in my family. Like my mom was skinny when she was my age. The only reason she started to gain weight is because she had me and my other siblings. And it's really annoying trying to put on weight. Third fact about me is that my arms are really long. Like if you put my arms together and you put them like height-wise, they are longer than me. And I know this is true because I did go to the doctor and they're the ones that told me that. It has a name for it, but I do not remember. The fourth fact about me is that I do not cook. I do not have a creative mind for cooking. If I am gonna cook, I need like measurements, like the exact things that I need. I cannot just be like, oh, a little bit of this, oh, a little bit of that, oh, let me get that right there. I can't do that. The fifth fact is that I am obsessed with the Jonas Brothers. I've always been a fan of them, and when I heard they were getting back together, I was freaking the fuck out. And yes, when they went on tour, I had to see them because when I was small, I didn't have money and my parents couldn't afford me going to the concert when they came to San Diego. So when they did come, I obviously had to buy my ticket. But yeah, that was the best day of my life. When I was little, I always looked up to Tyra Banks. I've always wanted to be a runway model, and I used to watch America's Next Top Model all the time. And I wouldn't even just sit and watch it. I would legit like take her advice that she gave to the models in the show, and I would put that in my own little step, which is pretty funny. My favorite color is green. I love green everything. There was a time where my sisters and I had to share rooms, and we wanted to paint the room different colors. And I needed green, but my sister wanted like a purple, so we did a green wall and then a purple wall, which is pretty hilarious. Now that I think about it, it was an ugly combination, but we made it work. I have 3 full siblings and 2 half siblings. So I have 2 girls that are full siblings and 1 boy that's full sibling, and then I have 2 little boys that are half siblings. That was the 8th fact. The 9th fact about me is that growing up with my family, like my aunts, my uncles, all of them, my nickname was Flaca. So every time they like were gonna call me, they wouldn't call me Yami or Yamilet. They'd be like, Flaca, like come over here. They still call me that to this day. The 10th fact is that I used to play violin. In 4th grade, there was a time where we practiced like different types of instruments. So one of them was the violin, the clarinet, the flute, and the one that stuck out to me the most was the violin. I made my dad buy me one. I was like, I know this is what I want to play. And so I did that 4th grade and I think 7th and 8th grade. And it was amazing. I love playing the violin. I kind of want to get another one. I think my dad sold it because I didn't play it anymore. But yeah, I wouldn't mind buying another one now. The 11th fact about me is that in, I believe 9th grade, I had to write a book for my English class for an assignment, and it was like our final project, so it was like a legit book, and I wrote about Cody Simpson. I don't know if you know who Cody Simpson is, but he's an Australian singer, but he is kind of weird now because he's dating Miley Cyrus. But yeah, I wrote a full-on book about him, and it was pretty funny. My first ever job was at a bikini store right near the beach. And the reason I got that job is because my dad did some work for the owner of the boutique for his pizza place. So yeah, he was like, my daughter's looking for her first job, like can you hire her? And he was like, yeah, sure. Now I think I was like 16 at the time. The most embarrassing job I think I had was SeaWorld. I did not like working at SeaWorld. I had to work in the kitchen, so it wasn't even fun. I was just sweating the whole time, especially during summer. Like yeah, it was hot during the summertime. My first car was a 1993 Toyota Corolla, and it was like super tiny. It was maroon, so it was the color of like my high school, and it was so old that like you still had to roll the windows down like manually. and the like state radio didn't work good. I had to use like that tape with like a little aux cord for my phone to plug in. But yeah, lots of good memories in that car for sure. But yeah, a lot of stuff broke inside of that car. For example, like the doorknob for the passenger side would not open, so you have to like kind of push it in. There was a method to open that door, and I was the only one that could do it, and some people could do it, but most of the time I had to like reach over and like open it for people, but it was funny. The 14th fact about me is that there was a period in my time where I had to sleep with this thing called the Chloe pillow. So the dog I had, she passed away last year, and I had her for a long time. So Chloe, my dog, she used to sleep on this little dog bed that you could buy, and when my grandma took her to Mexico, I missed her so much. And the reason she had to go to Mexico is like the manager of the apartments didn't allow us to have dogs, so we kept her a secret for a really long time. And when he found out, we had to give her away, but we didn't want to give her away because we had her for so long, like that was my baby. So the only way we could keep her was giving her to my grandma, and my grandma took her to Mexico with her. So I started crying, like I needed something to like have that's like smells like her and stuff. So my grandma made her bed into a pillow and then send it to me, and yeah, I would sleep with that thing every single night. And there was a time where she would like bring her to come visit with my grandma, and she would sleep on the pillow, so she would like make it smell like her again and stuff, and then I would sleep with it again. Kind of nasty, but yeah. Now my little brother sleeps with the pillow, and he can't go one night without sleeping with it, which is funny. 15th fact about me, I met Tess from Camp Rock. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Camp Rock, but like kind of like the villain of that movie, yeah, I met her. The reason I met her is because me, my mom, and my sisters were at Walmart like grocery shopping and stuff, and this lady came up to us and was like, oh, here's like an audition for your kids for like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon, and it had like the Jonas Brothers on it, Tess, like a ton of different like celebrities on Disney Channel. And on my mind, I was like, oh, like the Jonas Brothers are gonna be there at the auditions. Like, yes, we have to go. I don't care about auditioning, I just want to meet them. How old was I? I don't know how old I was, but I was really small. But yeah, so the day of, we go, we like audition and stuff, and at the end, it's Tess from Camp Rock. And I was like, oh, damn, you're not the Jonas Brothers. And it's funny because I had like a Camp Rock shirt, and it was Nick, Kevin, Joe, and Demi Lovato. Yeah, I wasn't disappointed that I didn't meet them. It was cool I met Tess because Tess did talk to them and stuff, so basically I talked to them, you know, but I tried. Fact number 16 about me is that I have 3 tattoos. I have one on my leg. It's 3 roses. Each rose is for like my mom, my sister, and my other sister. And then I have the Corona logo, like the crown with my dad's name in it. And then right here I have So It Goes, which is a quote from my favorite book, Kurt Vonnegut. I do want to get the 7-Eleven logo, but the reason I want to get it is because that's my birthday, July 11th. So you can get a free slushie on my birthday. You're welcome. And I also want to get like a lime, not like a full lime, but like, you know how they have like the little limes on the Corona like bottle? Yeah, I want that tattooed on me because I put lime on everything. Fact number 17 about me is I hate pickles. I hate pickles, but I really want to like them. Like just the sound that people make while chewing on it is like very satisfying, but I cannot take the smell. I can't take the juice. It's nasty. Fact number 18 is I am a quote junkie. Like on Instagram, I follow a ton of accounts that are just quotes and quotes, and if you go to like my saved photos, they're like all quotes that are meaningful to me, that have really helped me. Fact number 19 about me is I am not a DIY person. I wish I was a DIY person, but I am not. I want to try, like I want to make a little thing for my wall to put my jewelry on. I don't want to buy something because it's kind of expensive. I do want to try to make one, but I don't know why it's hard for me. I might try to make one. If you have any recommendations on how to do like a little thing for your wall just to put your earrings on so you can hold it, yeah, let me know. Fact number 20 about me is my guilty pleasure is to watch Glee and Grey's Anatomy. I can watch Glee every day, like all the time, and I could rewatch the same episode. I have this one episode on Glee that I could watch like over and over again on the same day. It's the episode where Rachel and Finn are supposed to get married, and like they're on their, like he's driving to go to the church or whatever, but really he like drops her off at the train to take her to New York for school, and it's just, I cry almost every single time I watch that. That shit hits hard. The final fact about me is the one place I've always wanted to go but I haven't gone to yet is New York. I want to go and experience like Times Square, like famous restaurants, and I just want to go like have fun. Like I've always wanted to live there, but I'm not really a cold kind of person. Like I have to be in the heat. So I know that wouldn't be the place for me, but I just like the fast pace that it is over there. And all like the runway and fashion week. Like I love all of that stuff. If I could be a runway model for fashion week over there. But yeah, that is it for my 21 facts about me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and leave me a comment on what you want to see next, and leave me some like DIYs that I can try to do. If you have anything for like a jewelry thing for your wall, like please let that be heard. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye, baddies.